If you have been struggling to get sales from your design work or understanding what you really need to do to make money, I have the workshop for you. On September 23rd, I'm hosting my first ever Profitable Designer Workshop. This 1-day, 3-hour workshop is only $97, but I have a discount for all my podcast listeners. Go to carinagardnercourses.com/profit and put in the code podcast for $50 off. I can't wait to see you more profitable. Welcome to the Make and Design Podcast. I'm your host, Carina Gardner. On this podcast, we're unraveling the everyday joys and dilemmas of design, making, and business. For makers who want to be designers and for designers who are makers, this is your inside scoop to help you grow your business and bring more creativity to your life.
Hey guys, today I am here with my sister SuiKim. You guys know that she does tons of stuff with Etsy, has Etsy courses. She makes a lot of money on Etsy. And we actually don't have a ton planned today. We just thought we would shoot the breeze as sisters, let you guys in on some of the things we like to talk about. We talk every morning or so about like things that are going on in business, things that are going on in the crafting world. This is sort of my like other inside scoop by just talking to her. First of all, I think this is the first time I've called you by your full name in this episode. I'm just realized that.
Yes, I know. I told Carina when I first started all of this coaching stuff anyways, that Kim was easier. And so I was going by Kim, but you guys, my name is SuiKim. But if you want to call me Kim, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah, Kim, I mean, like Kim is easier. Like you can throw it around, but I'm so used to SuiKim. Here's the thing. Your name really is Kim because it's a capital K-I-M for the second part of your name.
Which, by the way, folks, I just discovered last year, thank you, Mom and Dad, as I'm looking at my birth certificate, I needed to pull it out for something. Oh, I had to take my license test because I live in a new state. Anyways, I looked at my birth certificate. There is not a capital K in my name. Like,
dude,
what?
That was like the best discovery ever. It was really the best discovery ever.
Or like an identity crisis, you know, like what? Who am I? I mean, I vividly remember, Carina, my first grade teacher, she started docking me and I got less points and like on all of my worksheets and stuff because she'd always cross out my K. And she'd be like, you need to write your name the right way. We got to teach you. You're too old. And she wrote a note home to my parents saying, we need to work on her name. And they wrote her back and told her, that's how you spell her name, with a capital K.
Yes.
But they lied because it's not like that on my birth certificate.
But don't you think that because, so our mom is Chinese, and I'm wondering if there was just a miscommunication with the nurse or whoever was doing the birth certificate, because clearly Mom and Dad thought your name was spelling your name with a capital K in the middle, right?
It's all made up anyways, so
it's not made up. It's like a
Mom
real
made
Chinese.
it up. No, and it's not Chinese. Everyone who's Korean says, oh, it's Korean. You Korean? Yes. No, I'm not Korean.
Wait. Everybody's wondering how we spell your name. Okay, like let's Sui is not spelled like S-W-E-E.
No, unfortunately, no. It's SuiKim, capital K.
You're like Anne with an E, but it's capital K.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I would have laughed so hard because this feels like a total like Mom and Dad disaster.
Fail. Yes.
Here's the thing. I like it better with a capital K. It looks more legit. But I am sad. I'm sad for you that you're getting docked by your teacher.
Yes, I got in trouble for my own name. Got in trouble for it. It's okay, guys. I passed the first grade. Don't worry. It's good.
It took a lot, but she got through.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, that turned into the whole thing. We were going to talk a little. That's not about business, but it is actually about business because.
We were talking about my name. Yes.
Yeah, because a year ago.
Not even a year ago, I was going to start this business.
She was like, I'm going to start teaching people Etsy. I've been making lots of money off of Etsy. And I was just like, you should, because it's unbelievable. Actually, she just did a consult with me that honestly, I think it's going to bring us in 6 figures. Like, I was like, what the
It should.
freaking heck? Yeah, it totally
Literally, I'm not even joking. It should. Karina has so many designs and her stuff is so amazing. There's no reason why you cannot look her up on Etsy and find out how many sales she's making.
You're gonna figure out how many sales
amazing.
she's making just from Etsy. I'm gonna share it with my Design Suite people so that they can see it.
It's gonna be an exclusive for them. So
yeah, we have like a little consult that we're gonna let them be able to pay very cheaply to see how I do it. So okay, let's go back to the fact that a year ago, so like SuiKim has always said, Karina, you have a great name because it's so easy for logos and stuff like that. And she was like, and it's different, but it's not crazy different. But I was like, I still have a spelling issue.
You can pronounce it.
Well, but people will spell it like Corina, Corrina. Like there's or multiple
maybe
or K. Yeah, Karina.
Which is pretty actually with the K.
I actually prefer it with the K.
Oh, really? I do like the K.
Remember when we were little and we read Island of the Blue Dolphins?
No, I don't.
Wait, you didn't read that?
I think I read it much older. I think I've read it.
Well, Island of the Blue Dolphins, the girl in it, her name is Carina, and it's spelled with a K. And I was always angry. I felt like Catherine with
you became a bitter child because of that.
I have another Anne Shirley reference because it's Catherine with a K versus Catherine with a C.
Yes.
That was me. Karina with a K instead of a C, but it's fine. I've embraced the C. I've embraced it.
Traumatizing things with the names, guys. Trauma.
Anyway, I remember saying to SuiKim, not even a year ago, I said, if I had your name, I would freaking rock that thing. Like I would make a logo with that and I would be all over the place. I'm SuiKim. SuiKim. And SuiKim was like, no, too hard.
I was so scared. I'm not Beyonce. I don't get one name. You know what I mean? Like, anyways, but you guys, I changed it to SuiKim because SuiKim.com was available as a domain name. And
of course it was, because it's made up.
No, there are people named SuiKim, even on Instagram, you guys. Oh, yeah. You can type in Google it. Well, don't Google it. Don't Google it.
But how is it made up if other people have this name, SuiKim?
I don't know. That's what Mom said, so I just stand by that, okay?
It can't be made up, especially if it's maybe Korean.
Well, no, because aren't there... I don't understand Chinese language or Korean. I don't even know if they have the same alphabet, you guys. But it's like Sui and then Kim, right? So like you put together things. So like even though it's made up, I don't know what I'm saying. Can we delete some of that?
No, this is hilarious. Okay, so
I don't know what I'm talking about.
If you guys like this episode, please leave me a review. That's what I'm going to say. If you like episodes like this, you need to tell SuiKim to come back on more often. Okay, so here's the deal. I told you I would rock your name, and you were like, no, it's just so hard. I'm going to stick with kimcrafts.com or whatever you were at.
I used to be Kim Crafts.
But then she, like, what was it? What made you like realize I need to use my own name for the logo? I need to use my own brand. Tell me that.
Okay, I will, Karina. Sorry. I'm just to be interviewed by my sister, but anyways, it's fine. It's actually really fun. Let me just focus here for a minute. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is why. I was Kim Crafts and I had an Etsy shop named Kim Crafts, and like I was like, I'll just use that and then people can find me on Etsy and all of these things. Like it felt simple. They can pronounce my name. But the problem was, I really think when you're trying to create a brand and if you really want to make money, like you need to have a better brand, and that does become your name for the most part. If you're trying to do like what we're doing, which is more personal coaching and one-on-one stuff. So I actually was in a mastermind group and someone tried to look me up with my name and they couldn't find me. They were like, I couldn't find your business because I was like, oh, it's under Kim Crafts. Literally that night I bought the name SuiKim.com and changed the entire thing within like a matter of, 2 days, like it was so fast. Cause I was like, nope, I can't do this. If I really want people to find me or know who I am, you got to stand with something, like stand for something and have a name and a brand, and people need to know who you are. And it's the easiest if it ends up being your name, like how Karina's been doing it forever. So decided my sister was right. and I went with SuiKim.com.
Dang it. Don't you hate it when your older sister is right?
I know.
I think it's part of this world too, because here's the thing about this world we live in. With social media and all this stuff, like it's just easy to be lost. So what is easier than if you're talking like in your mastermind group, like if you're talking in your mastermind group, when I go search someone up, I'm just searching their name. It's like if I know them, I'm just going to go search their name. Versus businesses, I always forget business names. Like I always do. I just can't remember them, but I always remember people.
Yes, their faces and their names. And so if you're trying to promote something where you need your face and identity, like you might as well be using your name. You should be using your name. So hard lesson learned, but it was a good one. So I'm glad that I changed it.
I think this is actually a great one for my Design Suite members because they're always like loving different names, which here's the thing, you guys, if you want to use a different name, you get to use it, but you're just going to have to promote the heck out of it. You have to promote it so much. And maybe you got to introduce yourself as whatever that name is. And then by Lisa or by SuiKim or by, you know what I mean? Like, cause you've got to spend so much time marketing that brand. And one of the number one things I teach is like, you should be spending 95% of your time designing. Like that's what you should be doing. Well, if you have to spend all this time educating people on your brand name, you're losing time designing. And in your case, what's the biggest thing people should be doing if they're doing Etsy? Like what should most of their time be spent doing? Like for me, it's designing, but I'm curious. I don't even know.
No, once you get your shop, that's the great thing about Etsy is once you get it up and running, you're just making sales. I'm like, you're fulfilling orders. You're you're the maker.
So like, it's like 2-step process. It's like, put the stuff up, like make all the stuff, put the stuff up and then fulfill.
And then you're just taking orders. So you're not actually like working like on the business, taking pictures all the time and doing all the things, although you should be like adding listings and stuff. For the most
technically
part,
you don't have to.
I don't want to. Like, I just want to take the orders and fulfill them. And once you have something good enough, that's all you're doing. So that's my life. I just fulfill, which is pretty awesome.
That's actually what we're hoping to do with the design stuff. Like we're going to take, I think it's going to take us 6 months, SuiKim. It might take us longer than that. You have
so much stuff. I'm so excited about it.
Thousands of stuff that we're going to dump in there and do all your correct SEO and everything that you teach us to do.
Yeah.
And then we take that and then the goal is to never touch it again.
Yep, exactly. I don't touch my businesses either. I just fulfill orders. And then on digital stuff, I just make the money. Like it's so easy. It's really so easy. It's very simple. So that's why I'm so excited about yours because I'm like, it's legit passive income. You've already done the work. You just need to put it up there. Mm-hmm. Put it up there for people to see and then people will buy it. The end.
Yeah, which is why I really love design because if you can like design your own stuff, then it's just like you're done with it and you're going. Although I like your model because I feel like the way you make money is so freaking easy.
Yeah. I'm not about putting in extra work or keep like, I don't know. I'm very minimal, very simple-minded, guys. So this is how I teach it. And it works. But it works because it's simple. So anyone can do it.
She says it's simple, but I have a Ph.D. in design. Simple. It took an hour of her consulting me for me to figure out what the freak she was doing. Because I was like, I'm not going to do all this crap unless you tell me that it's really going to work. And she's like, I promise this is really going to work. I was like, oh, I've got to do this and I've got to do
By the end of it, I convinced her. And now she's like, yes, I'm doing it. Because I'm like, it literally is going to be an easy minimum. We said $50,000, but really,
we checked all the
business.
And the crazy part is we checked all these other shops and we were like, oh, this is like literally a minimum of 50,000. Yeah. Like, I think it's closer to 150. Don't you think it's closer to 150?
You're going to kill it. Like, I think it's like, you're going to keep putting all your designs in there as you go. So you're gonna rock it like over there. Like seriously, it's just no joke. It's gonna be amazing.
Okay,
I can't wait.
We got to end this episode.
Okay.
Hopefully everybody really enjoyed us mostly just laughing the whole time.
Yes.
And maybe some ideas about logo and branding. But where can people find you?
SuiKim.com. SuiKim.com. That's where you can find me. And on Instagram, guys, my SuiKim is taken. Yes, it is. Believe it or not. So it's SuiKim Friedman over at Instagram. But of course, you can just, go find me through Carina too. So
my favorite is that you just you're like, yeah, everyone can find me. SuiKim Friedman. So here's how I always remembered SuiKim's new last name when she first got married.
It's terrible too. I mean, I love it. Oh, I feel like I'm bashing my name. I love my name. It's fine. Whatever. Okay, go.
Fried Man. So that's how you guys find
with
it.
An extra N though. That's how I explain
extra
it.
N. Okay.
Yes.
So
fried man, extra N. Okay. Did you get that?
Write it down, everybody.
Thanks, Carina. Yeah.
So she doesn't know when her if she's going to have a boot camp in March or April. So here's the thing, you guys are going to want to go check out her Instagram feed just to keep on the lookout for when she's going to do her next boot camp. She's got one like at the time of recording this. I
might have some webinars running then. We'll see what happens, but
she has an amazing program.
I'm excited. Good things coming though. Really good, exciting things coming. So.
Yeah. So she has a really amazing program and she just knows what she's doing. And one of the cool things, I think Design Suite members will tell you this, like when you're the first in a program, I actually think you get more because like, I just know a whole lot about design. I was just like shoveling it all out at a way cheaper price because I was just like trying to figure the whole thing out. I think for SuiKim's program, like we've talked about how much it's actually worth. I mean, you just heard me say like how much it's worth. My 1 hour consult with her, I'm like, is worth 6 figures to me a year. Like that's a lot of money. So like you have to consider like what kind of information is worth what to you, you know? So that's why I'm like, you guys should go check out and see what she's doing. You can even DM her on Instagram and see when her next thing is going to be and go check that out. And don't you forget SuiKim FRIEDMA.
We're still going.
You got it, SuiKim Friedman.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for having me, Carina. I appreciate it.
All right. See you guys.
Hey, did you know that you can visit me at makeanddesign.com to learn more about this podcast and join my VIP group for weekly freebies? I can't wait to see you there.